Hi everyone, Long here, and it is a Saturday. I'm actually testing to see if Marathon is still playable because it is at the end of the Battle Eye. Okay, well, whatever. Yep, sure. I'm gonna install Battle Eye, and then I'll expect to uninstall it manually, I guess. But yeah, let's go ahead and see like how Marathon is. I'm probably a few hours away before they actually shut off the free to play feature. So let's see what happens. So according to this, there are 14 different achievements. Yeah, 100 season levels in a single season. Holy freak! How do they expect people to like get these achievements unless you're like a no lifer playing Marathon? No offense. If you love that game so much, then you really should not be taking offense to something like that. Because quite honestly, I mean that's just how it is. I mean, you love a game, you're gonna play it for hours upon hours, maybe even days and into weeks within. So yeah, but mainly the reason why I didn't really get into this game is that because you know, basically Bungie failed its players. It failed me when it was Destiny. I basically fell out of love after Destiny. Lot of story plots didn't get resolved. I was so beyond upset when I wasn't getting like the matchups that I really wanted in terms of finding people to play with. And but more so, I did not like being treated like a cash cow. So naturally, I had to like just leave because, taking King, you know what that was? It was just basically Destiny 2, a disc. So taking King was just something I could have just I could have just paid for it on the PlayStation Store when I was still playing PS4. So yeah, needless to say, it's a bit of a disappointment. So let's see if this game is still playable. It is. It is actually playable. So limited software license agreement. I'll hit accept on this one, and we're gonna play this in keyboard and mouse because it is now primarily a. Let's see. Anyway, let's go ahead and switch over to intermission because I would rather. Yeah. So. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my birth date. I'm not gonna share with y'all my actual year. I'm just gonna see my birthday. Okay, there's that. And the one thing I will say that it has going for it is that it actually like is optimized well for PC. So that's cool. Awesome. I like it. Checking for updates. Is it too late for me to play? Because right now the time is 9:08 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on a Saturday, which I assume is going to be the last day for this free to play week, unless they've somehow extended it or they just haven't turned off the free to play feature yet. But let's see what happens. Now I know now I do know that Marathon has had some really bad reputations, even up to a point where they were actually cutting content away from people who bought the deluxe edition, and then rather than try to like resolve the issue, customer service told them to just shove it and just get a refund. And it's like, really? That's how much you care about your customers? You guys are like desperate for freaking cash. I would think that they want to retain their player base. Obviously, it doesn't sound like they do. And the sad thing is, I tried to apply for Bungie as a tester because I wanted to like really love Bungie. I mean, I loved Bungie when they first started Halo. I was like jealous of everyone who worked for the studio back then when story was actually a thing, and then they moved on to just straight up monetizing all their players and then putting in all kinds of these like political like statements into their games to a point where it was just got so dang tiring, and I just didn't want to see it. So yeah, needless to say, like, look, I was someone who waited in line for like an hour and a half to get swag over in Bellevue, or out in their Bellevue office, because like I just wanted to experience Destiny. I was really excited, and I didn't realize that it was going to be as bare bones as it was. So yeah, I am justifiably very upset at Bungie for for their mistreatment of their players. I mean, like they have dedicated like player bases who want nothing more than to see Destiny continue. They wanted to see a Destiny 3. But what does Bungie do? How does Bungie respond? They shut down Destiny because they're like they're on the verge of like getting absorbed by Sony because of their inability to retain players and earn cash off of their players. So yeah. So from what it looks like, yeah, I get it. This is the first time I have fired this game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to rant while my client is like checking for updates, because quite honestly, I am not very impressed with how it's been mistreating its players. So supposedly this is basically the dominant platform for this game is PC. Yes, it is on PlayStation. I don't know about Xbox because I really don't care about Xbox anymore. Not even with Asha Sharma in it. But for all intents and purposes, Marathon is a PC forward game. So here we go. And right now, like as I'm ranting, so I guess it is kind of natural to wait for updates to come up. So I don't know what the hell is going on with this. I would expect that at the very least, I would actually get sent into a room, into an area where I'm experiencing like a Marathon for the first time, because I am a first-time player. I don't know diddly about this game. I have never touched it up until this point, and I want nothing more than to see what this freaking game is about. Because like Bungie is a major letdown. So you better. You got to do better, because, you stand accused for having ripped off art assets from an artist that you now credit, supposedly. I guess you do. I'm not going to take time to look through the credits to go find that artist's name. I don't even remember what the artist's name was. I just remember that your art director was forced to resign. So anyway, I hear noises. I hear that I'm actually loading up. Let's see what the freaking game is about, because I am getting really impatient here. I have been trying to find time to check out this game for myself because I've been busy with other stuff. So now let's see what is going on. System setup. Okay, fine. SDR option. Doesn't even say till the symbol is barely visible. Okay, yep, symbol is barely visible. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind full screen, honestly. Windowed mode, that's cool that they have windowed mode, but colorblind mode, color mode 1. What are the other modes? Okay, yeah, so accessibility, bravo. Okay, so subtitles on. I like to always have subtitles on, so I'm not having to guess as to what's going on here. Background opacity off. Nah, I'll just keep it low. Show speaker. Yeah, that's cool. I actually like that. Voice chat on. Crossplay enabled. Proximity chat. Yeah, I actually do like this idea of proximity chat. Hold Y during runs to broadcast your voice to opposing crews. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Nice. Let's check it out. I think there's a strategy for luring your opponents in to get those kills.
It is a historic day across the solar system.
The enormous UESC Marathon colony ship
sets out for the Tau 30 star system
to establish a new home for humanity.
I'm just turning up the volume of my headset. It's kind of cool. Like, so
The people of Earth and Mars are watching.
Everyone is watching.
Breaking news. Contact has been lost with the Marathon colony ship.
Official messaging from the UESC is that nothing is amiss.
The people just want to know what happened and what is the UESC doing about it.
Still no answers. No answers.
Shocking news today.
After losing contact with the Marathon colony nearly 100 years ago,
After decades of citizens demanding answers,
a message has been received from the UESC
a
Marathon.
distress call.
I really
threat,
should go and play the
but
original
the message
Marathon
has been
trilogy.
leaked. It
So
reads,
that, yeah, and then that way I can do a comparison between the experiences.
Initiating runner defragmentation protocol. Evaluating shell integrity. Evaluating vital signs. Evaluating recognition response. Executing neurological subroutine. Establishing passphrase.
My last breath fell quiet like dying embers. My first thought hummed through silver threads.
Where is death? Loading memory packages. Liminal buffer status 26%.
Buffer. Subject is a runner. A disconnected consciousness. Inhabiting a biocybernetic shell. Assert. Subject's psyche is preserved outside their body in the event of shell death. Subject exists only in this liminal state while their next shell is being woven.
Please stand by.
Yesterday, I walked with feet of fragile flesh. Today, I drift as light across the grid.
Assert. Runners arrived in the Tau Ceti system after the investigation of a distress signal lost colony ship, the UESC Marathon.
Warning. Ignition runtime error.
Assert. Runners are mercenaries, hired to salvage from the ruins of the human colony on Tau Ceti 4.
Runners.
Proceeding with suboptimal durability settings. Liminal buffer status 100%.
So everyone's being tasked to
Runner
get stuff.
defragmentation complete.
Is that what the whole idea of the game is? Or at least this iteration? I don't even, yeah, I haven't had the chance to play the original Marathon yet. But I'll probably check it out later, depending on how I feel about this game. But from what I understand, it was not meant to be a multiplayer game. It's meant to be single player. So, yeah. I also hear the single player content is not available for the free-to-play week. Preparing for a run. Okay. Yeah, okay. Transfer to destination, and yeah. It's my Bungie ID. There you go, in case you're interested. Okay. I wonder like what mic they were keying off of. I wonder if they actually identified my caster mic. Initializing contract system. At least give me the welcome. Let me have the welcome to Tau Ceti like achievement, because I'm registered for Marathon now. I'm not even gonna bother playing Destiny. I think that game is supposed beyond belief. Exit or disconnect from the game. Exfil to retain your gear. No active contract. So you have to exfil in order to get this. Okay, so basically, this game is designed for hardcore players, it sounds like.
Your neural interface is malfunctioning. Run.
Okay, so it looks like I have a waypoint. So they just throw you right into the trapper. That's cool.
Your perception matrix has been damaged. Your shell too. Search the area for repair supplies, while I'll find a way to access the colony systems. Engage your heal systems to use an item to repair your health or shields. depending on which is lower. Your health and shields restore separately. Be sure to recover both.
Objective complete.
Authorization terminal active. Use it to interface with the colony systems.
Okay. So far, this looks compelling. So they did put in some story elements into the multiplayer. I don't know if I can help it.
Attention, unauthorized runner. You are trespassing in a military security zone. UESC security forces have been alerted to your activity. Exit the building immediately.
I recommend you not follow those orders. Stay calm. Your newly acquired systems access will allow you to navigate the colony. Search this structure for a way out.
Okay. Inventory management system is not too bad. It's pretty good.
Look for a drain or vent cover and try to break it with your knife.
Okay, time to run.
Keep low, keep quiet. By syncing your systems with the colonies, we've secured you permanent access to all of New Cascadia. Know when to pick a fight and when to make an exit. All that matters now is staying alive. The UESC believes Tau Ceti and everything on it belongs to them. If you want to survive, you'll need a weapon. Another runner. Check the remains for weapons and supplies. They don't need them anymore.
Tilda key. That's a little unusual for me. Search the folio. Okay, simple enough. Gunplay's not too
I've
bad.
located an active exfiltration point near your location. Marking it on your map. Exfil points are the only way to safely move solid matter off-world. That includes you. Scavenge the area for additional assets if you need them. But be careful. Die here, and you'll lose everything.
That's a little hardcore. It's up there. Question is, how do I get upstairs? Yeah. Concealing your cover is very paramount. Oh, I'm all out of space. Yep. F and Q. Still gotta make it to the top of the floor.
That's our exit.
Exfil site. Okay, so the up arrow is just basically saying that it's going to be airborne. Access currently denied. It's not that easy. Okay. Standard submachine gun. I don't think I need the pistol right now. What is that? That's a chitin sample. Chitin sample. Okay. Well, I guess I need to move downstairs somehow. Okay. Attach. Very careful, make sure there's no one here.
Your prime ability is charged. Use it during combat to unleash a barrage on your enemies. Calibrating your destination. I'll see you on the other side.
All of your units converge.
Your tactical ability acquired. Use it to deploy a personal shield. Systems critical. As your shell's functions deteriorate, you will experience discomfort, fear, regret. There's nothing I can do to alleviate full body collapse. I will prepare a replacement shell for your next attempt at survival.
Did I make it? Run complete. Exfiltrated. Okay, it was a success. Despite being down, I was able to 4 combatant eliminations. So it wasn't over until it was actually over. Cool, bravo. Faction rings, no active contract. Cool. 11 items retained, 6 autos sold, 1 auto vaulted. Exfil successful. Nice. Very good. Night March, sponsored survival. Load into Night March as the only crew in the zone and face the horrors of Tau Ceti at night. Okay. Cyber Acme contract available. Okay, establish link. Hello world, welcome to Cyber Acme. So this is how they retain your, like, your progress. Everything runs on Acme.
Welcome home, runner. I'm Oni, your onboard navigational intelligence. Your consciousness and my neural programming are inexorably interlinked. Think of me as a friend, one you don't yet remember. You may still be experiencing some memory degradation from the damage to your perception matrix. But worry not. Cyber Acme is here for you. I'm here for you. Per our arrangement, you've come to Tau Ceti to scavenge the ruins of a long-lost human colony. Now that we've successfully calibrated you to new Cascadia systems, our next step is connecting with factions who will pay for your services. The Unified Earth Space Council is equipped with advanced, faster-than-light communications technology. Commandeer it, and I should be able to reverse engineer direct contact with faction representatives back home on Earth and Mars.
Okay. However, contract objectives either here during a run for more detailed information. Target acquisition device. Repeatable. Priority tasks and one-time missions. Okay. Yeah, so you basically rank up with factions. Tau Ceti. Communications. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll start with that one. Own series of, so I have 750, cost 750 credits for expansion, additional rows. And I'll unlock that. And data card credit. Informant upgrades. Okay. Okay, so got an active contract. Welcome to Tau Ceti. Cybernetic shell that so fits your playstyle. Okay, so that's my standard runner shell.
Everyone else is target practice.
The cradle. I don't have any.
Amped up.
Select vault.
Stay focused, stay alive.
Time to hunt.
Integrating combat and support systems.
Infill unpacks in the basic gear. Yep, okay, got that. Semi-fire. Standard semi-fire. Oh, I'm wearing a sponsored kit. So if I make it out of here with the sponsored kit, then... Yeah, okay. So that'll be interesting. Codex challenges. Desperate escape. Any escape is a good escape. So I got that one out of the way. That's good. Collectibles. Survey drawing cartridge. Cyber Acme. Weapons cosmetics. They're never lost. I'll equip it. What other shells are available?
Perfect.
Thief.
Gear prepped and ready to
Sentinel.
run. Every risk is a lesson learned.
Triage. Med drone.
Dad,
Get me down.
I'm built for this.
Synaptic firewall's active.
Okay,
Stay
so that's
focused.
what these are.
Stay aggressive.
Okay, I guess we have shells. That's really what these are. Oh man, how many of these like sponsored kits do I have? Am I just able to like buy a bunch of these? Holy smoke. Wow. Alright, well that's cool. I think? Let's find out. Let's prepare. Beginner solo. Lower intensity run perimeter. Zone access ends at season level 12. Solo cruise. Yeah, you know what? I think I know what's going on. So let me just go ahead and play this normal zone. Crew fill off. Tau SETI. So I'm using a MITA sponsored kit to kick it off. Alright. Yeah, doing the welcome to Tau SETI contract. Transfer to perimeter in progress. What exactly they want us to do? I'm not sure. PUSC, scan FTL array, get show story and rewards. So my contract is to defeat 3 US UESC, scan the faster than light array at the UESC radio. So that's my contract for this run, I think. And I'm using a sponsored kit. I don't know what exactly that means, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe I lose a sponsored kit and get some really good stuff if I survive it. If I accomplish the run. I could probably see the addiction with this, but You know, but I can also see like how it can turn off a lot of casuals. So if you die, you lose everything you worked so hard to collect, and doesn't necessarily lend itself to friendly gameplay. So it's more for hardcore people. So there is an audience for this game, and it just fell off because they just realized they wanted to get into something, and then they realized they couldn't keep up with the difficulty that was demanded, the skill level that was demanded of them. And that, I think in itself, that's pretty fair that's a fair assessment to make. I mean, forget the fact that the shells aren't really all that great. I think at the very least, if you could allow folks to customize their shells, that would have been something else. So I'm going in with the destroyer shell. So let's see where this gets us. Am I allowed to move? Oh, I am now. Okay, so I need to defeat 3 UESC in the perimeter.
Systemic memory audit. Cross-referencing past runs. Previous failures may inform your strategy for future success.
So I'm a destroyer. I carry a big gun, so I should be able to take out enemies no problem. But I also took a significant amount of damage previously, so I gotta be careful of that. And I'm on a 5-minute cooldown with my ability. I don't think I understood what the ability did to begin with. Okay. Exfil's loading in 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, that's one down. Might as well take the time to reload. Some activity. Oh, there you are. Shit. Nothing that can be done. I don't have anyone to revive me. I guess I just have to give up. Yeah, it was a sponsored kit, so there's really not much to lose. Yeah, nothing to think about there. I went in with a sponsored kit, so I really don't mind it so much. Let's try that again. A Mida sponsored kit. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yep. Try again. Same kit. Okay, I think I understand the whole purpose. Like, I almost succeeded in that one. I just needed to be able to kill off the other two. Preparing for a run. I can see the addiction with this. Like, you die, hey, you lose all your gear. That's the stakes that you play with. Whereas, like in games like Dark Souls, if you die, the gear that you had on you gets dropped wherever you died at previously. So you still have a chance to recover that gear. You might be losing some coins here and there, but you get to go back. So let's see how far I can go with this game until they shut up my access. Run started. Trying to
Retrieving
kill.
passphrase. The ache of loss, the sting of new life.
Ache of loss, the sting of new life. So my shell died. I get to go again. Oh, I got a sniper rifle. Why don't I just take that with me instead? I need a heal. Armor broke. Okay. Got an elimination. Another one. UESC gear.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Toss that one. Relentless. Gotta get out of there. Gotta bail.
Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes. Priority contract complete.
Barricade active.
Wraith Warden. So there's treasure. Do I have enough space in my... No, I don't think so. Maybe I do, but... I have one slot open, but what would I use it for? Basically, should I go for the treasure? 20, less than 18 minutes left in the mission before I need to go this hill. So the only way in is through those guys. Seems a bit risky at this point. I don't think I can really go for this. I'm gonna have to exfil. Yeah.
Exfil site marked.
I don't know what reclaimed biostripping is. What's in my 4 slot? Patch kit, very small. Yeah, it doesn't really help. So I'm wasting it at this point. Kinda want to save that for later. But yeah, I need to exfil cleanly. I'm basically playing with a sponsor kit. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Who is that? Oh. Shoot. I'm in their sight lines. Oh, it's a freaking sniper of some sort. Oh, a spark leaf. Okay. Hopefully I'm out of their sight, far away. Credits.
15 minutes until signal loss.
Yeah, actually it does help. I was looking at the wrong bar. Oh, that's it. Okay. Let's see.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Ah, man. Ah! Damn. So I got taken out by a player. Ah! Yeah, I see the frustration. I just lost all that gear, unfortunately. I completed my mission, but I died. I know, 21 items lost. Yeah, I can see how this can be rather triggering. Link breach. Link ready.
Attention, runner. Tau Ceti 4 is off limits. The planet, its colony, and all connected resources are property of the Unified Earth Space Council. Under UESC law, you are trespassing here and have been marked as an enemy of the state. Theft or data harvesting from this protected system will be met with force. Final warning. Surrender or face extermination.
Alright.
Cognitive link re-secured. My apologies, friend. The UESC was able to briefly access our neural interface. Out in the cold, dark, deep of space, the UESC holds no real jurisdiction. Cyberacne is not beholden to their petty laws. Neither should you be. I've repurposed the communications technology you collected and can connect you with potential employers. Unfortunately, the UESC is interfering with my attempts to establish contact. Please address the source of this disruption.
Okay, welcome to Tau Ceti. So, activate a target acquisition device to defeat UESC. Okay, so this is now an active sabotage of UESC, the comms antenna in north and south relay. So even though my shell passed away, I still got, like I didn't get away with the credit, but I still got the contract fulfilled. So basically, what it looks like to me is like I'm some sort of someone controlling avatars. I think I see what the whole idea is. Yeah, it's okay, but that can only hold so much appeal for so long. Access cradle. So I got 2 levels. Okay. Okay, alright. For my destroyer. This is Marathon. Living experience. They are themselves non-sentient bio-cybernetic machinery. So essentially no one really kills each other. It's just a bunch of shells. Runners. So I'm basically like a runner, a hacker of some sort, who controls a shell. Well, that's kind of neat. Okay, what did you get me here? Desperate escape. Perimeter runner. Guess I'll go with this one. Whatever. Man, what is with all this? So far, this game really does not impress me very much. I mean, I see like what they were going with this, but yeah. I mean, like, I'm not really impressed with the game or right now. I mean, I see the whole point. I see like what they're trying to do, but it makes me even more curious about what the original Marathon was about. I don't think that this is necessarily, yeah. I mean, from what I understand, like Marathon was solo, and it was also a, yeah, and you actually had a story to experience. This is just a, yeah. This seems to be persistent in its spirit, in its design, where you are a runner who is fighting off the UESC, and your goal is to extract as much information about Marathon as possible, I guess. But you are basically running jobs for many different crews. So yeah, I'm doing the Calcetti main story right now. I think that's what I guess that's what passes as a main story. But that's cool, I guess. Interesting. But, you know, I think, like, I'll see how far I can get on this free-to-play week, and then I'll just go ahead and quit, so. But I am seeing some players, and, yeah. Probably a good thing that I'm not really streaming this. I'm just actually, like, enjoying my time as much as I can. Okay. Next fill to retain your gear. So you don't actually die, it's your shell that dies. I could have picked some better looking shells, but okay. I think I see the point. I don't know that this game is necessarily woke. I just think they just purposefully avoid putting in like material that is considered attractive. Because I guess like it wouldn't fit the it wouldn't fit the narrative of what they were trying to go with. So, but I don't know. It makes me more curious about like what the original Marathon was like, though. Okay, so I need to find my let's see, profit opportunity. Sabotage a UESC comms antenna. So what, am I supposed to find the antenna first? And then... Oh no, I got a waypoint. A contractor objective. Yeah, and honestly, I can see how people get bored with this narrative very quickly. There's barely a story here. And so what they monetize on likely is just the cosmetics and special items that could offer gameplay advantages. So I need to get upstairs somehow. get aim for the head. Oh shit! Ah, freaking hell! Freaking hell! Freaking hell! Damn it! Ah! I just want to finish one run. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not gonna do the easy one. That's it. I am not that kind of guy. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go all the way. Yep. Cancel matchmaking. Let's make sure I'm heading in the right direction. I don't want beginner solo. I want normal. Preparing for the run. Yeah, if the story was actually much more interesting, I think like this might have had some more stakes at hand. But I'd have to play the original Marathon. I'll probably do that in a later video or something. I got a lot of content I need to go through too, because I've got so much stuff I need backed up on my phone that I need to get off. I need to like offload, and I gotta go clean all that. Yeah, I recorded a lot of footage, but I need to. Okay, we're gonna start again. So ultimately, like the game does let you progress through, but but they will punish you by not letting you keep your gear. Yeah. So if you die, if your shell dies in the mission, yeah, which actually kind of makes sense. But then again, that basically renders you as like an inept runner. Your reputation is basically on the line here. So, especially if you're doing solo missions, what you want to do is that you have to run with crew so that they can, you know, revive you.
Engaging
And like
affirmation
also assist you
protocol.
on many different
Assert.
things.
You and only you are special.
Oh man! Holy smoke! Not a lot of room to make mistakes. I totally understand the gameplay loop. It's just that if I can't even finish a basic mission like this, then I may as well not play the devoting time. The skill ceiling is particularly high. So you have to be particularly skilled in order to play a game like this, so that you can avoid dying multiple times. Like I gotta recover my stamina so that I can actually like work with this. So I can like sprint around again. Yeah, stamina is kind of like, you know, that's at par for a big destroyer. I'm not a tank. I'm just a destroyer. When I deal damage, I don't really. My stamina. Oh man, my shell gets tired really easily. relentless. Hardly any time to like review objectives. You have to just go ahead and you gotta survive.
Ammo if you need it.
No fall damage. That's promising. Now if I can just like have a moment's peace so that I can figure out what my objective was. Exfil is opening in 30 seconds. I didn't even get a chance to like do my objective. What the hell? Exfil's opening right away? What the gives, man? What gives of this? So I need to go out and find my objective, and then I can do the objective. Is that how that works? Yeah, because I'm in an overflow. Okay, so that's what that is.
20 minutes remain.
Okay. Or it's not. Generator? It is. That's the eliminator. Exhausted all. Okay, got my shield back. Not going out there. Data cards. I'm out of ammo. Shit. Well, that's not good. Oh shoot, my temperature's going down too. Oh snap.
Exfil's here.
To the south relay then.
Ammo crate here.
Oh my god. Downed again. I think I understand what I'm supposed to do, but man. Shit. Data cards are uploaded. Okay. Okay. Yeah, north or south relay. I'm supposed to go there. There's sabotage a comms relay. I get it now. Alright, time for a drink. Alright. I'm not going to access the store. There's a store option. That's cool. I'll take a look at the store later because I want to see what they have the pedal here. Okay, to the south relay. That's really where my
Begin your run and end the runs of others.
Oni.
Ammo stock on me.
Might as well. So the competitive part of this game is that you are basically stopping other players from killing players. Oh, that was fast. What is that? Take their gear. Someone else is here. Making a lot of noise. Unstable diet. It's up there. Objective is up there. Takes a while to reload.
Priority contract complete.
Can I take on the warden? I think I can afford the risk. Because right now, like, exfil's will open up in about a minute, so I might as well try to see if I can't take down a priority target. Seconds to exfil. Might be a little too far out. Yeah, I just want to exfil. I got a lot of gear.
"20 minutes remain."
Exfil's here.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Alright. We have a second successful exfil. So that Silk is a rewards pass currency that is used to claim pass rewards. Silk, huh?
Connection to soul complete. Well done, runner. Reminder, your partnership with CyberAcme Systems entitles you to a permanent backup of your consciousness. But immortality has its price. Everything that you are belongs to SciAc. Until such a time that management is satisfied this debt has been fully paid. Expect deductions from your account at regular intervals as part of our remittance program. I strongly recommend that we establish contact with the factions on Earth and Mars who'd most benefit from the grey area wet work that runners like you specialize in. Their individual interests will aid you in focusing your exploration of Tau Ceti. Please understand that while rival factions may have competing objectives, they're ready to reward runners who prove themselves capable, regardless of any conflicts of interest. Shall we begin? Alert. New Caloric recently flagged you. This megacorp is known for ruthlessly... Don't worry if you're experiencing cognitive... New Caloric provided the Marathon expedition with supplies and mission experts. It still possesses legal ownership of these assets, and its representatives are in search of runners able to recover data and materials from New Cascadia. If you come across New Caloric's colony-era property on the planet's surface, I suggest we forward your findings. They are especially eager to learn what happened to their long-lost personnel.
Okay.
I have a lead on some new contracts for you. Traxxas is partnering with Ruff, aiding their efforts.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, let me try a different shell.
Get the loot, get out, die trying.
I guess I could. Tau Ceti 4. Square, Vandal. And then what do they sell at the store? Oh man. So they gotta have a currency for this, huh? Wow, Lux. So that's what they want you to buy. They're trying to let you play for free so that you'll buy Lux. Alright, well, I'm not gonna pay for that. I just want to see what this has to offer. Premium rewards, 1,000 Lux. So if you go into the store, your premium offers, for example, 1,000 Lux will with a bonus 120. So you just barely have enough. It'll cost you $10 and you'll have some Lux left over. How wonderful. Getting run. Do I care enough about this game to go on any further? I mean, I'll try out Vandal, see what she's got. What this shell has. But yeah, a lot of they-them stuff going on here. I get the context now. I think I'll just play this one more. Play this last run, and then I'll just uninstall. It's really not all that. Not worth it for me. Especially like if the free-to-play week is just gonna go away soon. And yeah, I think I've experienced all I am going to. And especially after what they did with Destiny, I don't think I want to play this. New Cal employee ID. I'm sure it's better with friends, but most other games are better with friends as well. You could autofill, but
Activating exoplanet immune algorithm. Downshifting inflammatory response to prevent anaphylactic shock.
I think I do have an active contract. It's just not the right mission to do this one in. That's probably what's going on here. So let me go ahead and take time to explore these areas here. So I think in addition to like having these missions, like you have to be in the right mission, right area to actually play these contracts. Try, yeah. So then, essentially, all I'm doing here is trying to gather as much gear as I can. So what's my skill? Amplify. Oh. Okay. Yeah, cooldown. Overcharge your cannon. Otherwise, like the loot game, it's alright. It's the best, but it's not the worst either.
Minutes remain.
Exfil.
Tagging exfil.
Unstable gel. Yeah, basically everywhere you go, you're gonna find loot. Tons and tons of loot. And the only thing you can do is just get out of there.
On the move.
So yeah, it basically takes away, yeah, it like resets your stamina level so you're not overheating. See now, like, yeah, that's basically what Vandal's ability is, just being able to move very quickly. Body alone. Oh shoot. Yeah, so this is where the exfil's at. I'm saying make my way to the top. The only trouble with going up to Kirkland is I'd be tempted to go play the table games too, in addition to the poker games. A little late for that. the stamina before, but yeah. Gas prices have really bummed me out, and my dwindling cash flow.
Gotcha.
What is this? No, okay.
See ya. Got ammo?
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Come on. Come on, baby. Not exactly my most shining moment, but I made it through. Yeah, I gotta go further there. But that's a day. 7 items unsold. Alternate.
I know what's at stake.
They all fear what they cannot define.
I'd rather play this guy. It doesn't look all that great, but whatever. Okay, the assassin. New color. Yeah. Not ready to take some of this stuff in. Hang on. Easter. Oh, that's fucked. Additional rewards. So this is what everyone was like really upset about. Deluxe upgrade. Like, okay, so these are what you get. Yeah. Not really interested in this. Yeah, people were really upset that they bought the deluxe edition and they didn't get those rewards. And rather than resolve those issues, the developer just told them to go shove it. Yeah, so not really looking to buy this. I'm gonna run this mission and see if I can't fulfill those contracts, and then, yeah, I think we're just gonna uninstall them, play other games. Because if this is all this game has to offer, then there's really... In a single run, acquire new Cal employee ID, infest the building in the columns.
Engaging affirmation protocol. Assert. Your path is predetermined. Assert. All you must do is run.
Looks like this show's got a few abilities I'm not familiar with. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to gather a bunch of... This game's kind of boring. Not surprising at all that they ripped off a lot of gameplay mechanics from Destiny. It's like, there's no instant people save. The only allies you have are people who are in the game, but even they can attack you if they want to. Cambrios. Alright. And that's it. Yeah, I don't think I care about this game very much anymore. I mean, not because I just got destroyed, but yeah, I think I'm ready to visit the desktop. So ultimately, here's my take on the game. This game is boring. There's really not much to it, and I'm pretty sure if I had unlocked this game, I would have gotten achievements for this game, but I do not. So I played it for the first time. It says so right here. My record's there, but I don't have my achievements here. They'll likely unlock after I've actually bought this game, but no. So the game itself, I originally ignored this because I didn't want to play it. Special promotion ends in June 16th. You know, $27.99 on Steam. That's a 30% off from its original price. And then let's see, the digital deluxe edition. There was a lot of complaints about that one, so I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, ultimately, this game is boring. It's not bad. The mechanics are there. But ultimately, this ends up becoming one of those games where the skill ceiling is pretty freaking high. So, in that case, like, you basically would have to know how to not die. You have to work with a team, and you also have to do proximity. And then proximity chat can be fun, but only if you're actually working with a good team. Because essentially you have to communicate with each other. You have to like kind of signal out to each other. And then you got to play games with the other opposite side. So it's fun, I'm sure, but it gets boring after a while. So I just want to say to the current gen Bungie, thank you for the opportunity to try. I'm not going to play this anymore. So yeah, that's all there is to it. So anyway, yeah. There's like my nearly 2 hours of gameplay on this one. Not my thing. And that's all there's to it. But thanks for checking it out. If you want to see more. So anyway, for those of you who actually came in to watch my gameplay, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you saw here, please do like the video and comment what you enjoyed If you did enjoy and want to see more content like this, then please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks a lot, everyone. Hang loose.